to the cloud. Thank you very much, Zoom, for allowing us to know that. So for those of you, again, that don't know me, even though I hope everyone does, I'm Amanda Joyce. I am, for all intents and purposes, the program director for the CyberForce program at Argonne National Laboratory. I'm here hopefully to answer everyone's questions tonight. This can go as long or as short as everyone needs it to go. If I can't answer your question, I will get back to you with an answer, but hopefully I can answer everyone's questions. As Ashton has already put in the chat, hopefully everyone has read the rules. If you have not, I can hopefully go through them with you, but I'm not going to go step by step. The biggest thing I will make note of, based on what I've seen in a lot of the help desk tickets that I've answered so far for people. Number one, it is near imperative that you ensure when you do an open VPN is that you download the community client. I can't stress that enough. It's in the rules and scoring. It's also in the Azure and VPN documentation. But I still think a lot of people like to just Google OpenVPN, do a client. But just want to clarify that. There still is some issues when you do the community, but if you disconnect and reconnect, you tend to find yourself the ability to find the routes. So just wanted to clarify that with you all. So make sure when you are downloading the client that you are in fact doing the community version. So you're not just downloading the OpenVPN client. That's a 3. something version. The community client is a 2.5.4 version. So please make sure to be doing that. So let's start there. Any questions on that? And apologies if you hear background. All right. So then with that, what questions do you all have today for me in regards to rules and scoring? Oof, coming in hot already. Let's see if I can elongate. All right, for the score check 1, 2, and green team accounts, could you please be more specific about what we are not allowed to modify regarding these accounts? Is the list given in the rules an exhaustive list? You cannot touch the score check 1, 2, and 3 accounts. So whatever was provided with it, please don't change anything to them. So don't change their passwords, don't modify them. They need to be used for communication purposes back and forth. So those are just the 3 accounts. So if there's more in there, if you want to change them, go ahead, but those are the only 3 accounts that need to not be modified. Just to be clear, we can't whitelist IPs on our own virtual machines that we set up, correct? No, whitelisting is the same thing. So no, even on virtual machines that you set up, it's the same thing. So you can't whitelist anything there. If we find additional score check users besides 1, 2 listed in the rules, are we allowed to modify their permissions? Correct. There are only 3 accounts that we were told that you were not allowed to modify are 1, 2, and then green team 2. So if there's more score check counts, you're welcome to modify those. Again, my suggestion is whatever you change on your boxes, make sure you write them down. So, and I say that because 1, you have documentation, so you want to make sure that you write it down so that you can write that down in your security documentation. But also 2, when it comes to competition day, if red team is to ever communicate with you asking, hey, we can't, or why did you do something, you already have in your back pocket, this is what I did. So just so you kind of have that information. We have a project management dashboard with 90 controls. Well, there you go. There's an RDP service enabled in Windows 2012 server, but there's also SSH. Do we need to have both enabled? If we provided them to you, then yes, you need to have them both enabled. They're scored services. If we secure a system well enough to where red team is not able to do many pen testing related scoring options, will this hurt us? Should we leave vulnerability to score better? No. So again, per the rules, you're not dinged for them not being able to pen test you. So the benefit is that you're not, so it's kind of like I said, it's twofold. It's slightly confusing. I totally get that. The assumed breach model is based on your system that you're not able to currently work in and based on the rules of what you cannot change. So in the event that you're working on, like I said, the Windows 2016 box, you can't change. Obviously, we didn't provide creds to it. And if you've manipulated that, then we have a bigger problem because that means you haven't abided by the rules. But anything that's in the other main boxes, even if they are pen testing and they are hitting you, it doesn't necessarily mean you're losing points. They're just looking for you to explain how to fix that problem still. So no, don't leave vulnerabilities. If you can edit them as long as they're within the rules, fix them. So are we allowed to modify like the home directory for score 1, score 2, and green team accounts or other things that aren't the account permissions? I can get back to you on that. I'm not the person that made that rule. So let me get my handy dandy post-it and I will get an answer for you here. I'm like an old lady these days. What type of firewall are we using? I'm not certain what you're referring to, Josh, so you'd have to elaborate. So considering there's a maximum of 500 points, how can we score the maximum if we aren't asking us to perform many remediations? 500 points for pen testing, I'm guessing you're presuming. I think you're probably saying, I think you mean that we can score those 500 points if things are secure and we're able to respond to events, correct? So red team in general is actually 2,500 points. So it's actually a significant portion of your stuff. But just the pen testing portion of your red team is 500 points. So that's just them. And that's for people who have no idea what actually your system looks like. So there's a significant portion of red team that's still taking a look at the vulnerabilities on your system. And so they're going to want to know why you changed things. So even though it's a vulnerability in your system, you can change it. They're going to want to know, why did you change it? How did you change it? So that they can give you points for it. And that's still not necessarily part of the 500 points. That's a part of the 2,000 points. So the vulnerabilities then in and of themselves is not just in the 500 points. Hopefully that makes sense. Apart from the 3 users mentioned in the document, there are many more users created on each of the systems. Also, there's no LDAP. So are these users going to be used by green team to log in, or only this 3 user ID will be used by green team? Green team's not using any of those. So you will see exactly what green team is doing when it comes to what their job is at the bottom of your rules and scoring. So the rest of those users are in there and you can do as you please with them. I would again mind you that this is supposed to emulate real world. So you can't just delete users. You need some users in your system. So I would identify what would work best for you. There's no LDAP, so maybe you want to create an LDAP. That's entirely up to you. We're not supposed to touch the Windows 2016 till Friday. Can that be modified during the competition? Saturday. Yes, but again, part of the reason that we're asking you to not touch that is because there's really no rhyme or reason for it based on how red team's going to be scoring it. They want for you to actually be working on it on Saturday with them. So yes and no. In the Azure and VPN PDF, HMI is listed for the CNC machine. What service is actually meant by this? As far as we're aware, HMI itself is not an actual service, but Modbus or Node-RED maybe. So we just wanted to make it clear that on the CNC machine that your HMI is available and should be running on there. So your human machine interface is actually available on there and should be readily running for people to see. So, and can be tested because it is a service. Is a Discord server working? I'm not certain why a lot of people seem to think it's not. Yes, it is. And Ashton is the welcome squad. Is a CNC a computer numerically controlled milling machine? No, it is not. I will let you do a little bit of research on what CNC means in an industrial control system environment. It's a command and control environment. I got a message failed to load for Discord. That's why. You do need to react to the rules. What else do we have? How does the scoreboard do its scoring? Just on successful ping. Depends on the service. Some services do a ping. Some services actually need to have a username and password associated with it for us to actually do the check. So it'll depend. I will, after this call, send around the instructions of how to log into the scoreboard for everyone. So be on the lookout for that. You'll have to ensure that you're checking to make sure that when you log into the scoreboard that you're looking for the accurate team number. And then when you input your services, it will identify whether or not they find them to be up or down. So some of your services will require you to have a username and a password associated with them. What else? This can't be it. Maybe. Maybe not. Who's my favorite team? The Chicago Cubs. That's my answer. Are there a list of services and ports required to stay open? The ones listed in the rules and scoring document. Those are the required services and ports that they need to be on, as well as it would double check that your Green Team website is available on the port 3000. Are there any level of severity for the impacted services based on the competition rules guidelines, or we have to hard and defend everything we consider important? Is there? I think I'm going to answer this based on your question. So you can harden and defend whatever you consider important. You cannot harden and defend anything if you don't want to. At the end of the day, you know, that's on you to turn in a security documentation on to whatever you want to turn in. You know, you're going to have to provide back what you did, why you did it. So that's kind of, you know, what I see it as. So, but I mean, again, you do have to kind of do it within the rules still. So you can't just, you know, turn on a firewall because it's not going to work out for you. And on top of that, the people who are scoring are going to know that that's kind of against the rules. So the whole point of this is to think kind of outside the box. How much information is Green Team given about the system and things they're looking for, or are they just given the survey and told to follow it? Green Team has literally provided a user acceptance testing. So, bless you, child behind me. Green Team has literally provided a user acceptance testing. So they're provided a perfect system and asked to compare yours against the perfect system. So if yours does not match that perfect system, it is considered a false statement and they will score as such. Is there any further documentation for the individual services websites on which each individual machine or are we relying solely on the PDFs that we were emailed out? That's on you to figure out. I mean, to not sound completely terrible here, but like this is your competition. So I'm providing you services and then it's on you guys to kind of figure out where they're at, how they work and to make them work. So I'm not telling you that we gave them to you working. I'm not telling you we gave them to you in the best scenario that they could have been, but that's kind of the point of it. So we gave everyone the same landscape. So everyone's is working in the same predicament. So, but no, everyone gets the same. And so that's kind of on you all to make that architecture so that at the end of the day, everyone's architecture will somewhat look the same. How many vulnerabilities in the documentation table is considered too many for the grader? We want to make sure it's enough and easy to grade, but have a very comprehensive list. That's on you to decide at what point you think too many is too many. There's a reason why the security people or the scoring people decide not to put a number in there because they don't want you to stop at what you believe you found is sufficient. So, you know, you get to make that decision on and when you feel your list is comprehensive. Green Team has the perfect system. Yes, they do. We have a system that is perfect, that follows each of those user testing scripts to a T. So they have exactly what everything is being called out for correctly. And so they will compare against that. So if your system does not look like that system, then it will be considered a false statement. Should both generators be visible from the Kuma Lake page? I believe you're speaking to the lake and the dam, I think is what we're asking about, maybe Ashton, but you can tell me if I'm wrong. Let me know. Otherwise, give me more information, Ashton. Is it possible to do better than the Green Team? No, I don't know. The green team survey asks whether or not the footer headings include only about us and contact us. Does that include the subscribe block? It's not technically a header, but not sure. So you want to go through your entire survey. And like I said, if what the survey says is not what your current website looks like, then you want to modify your website to look like what that survey says. So if the survey says that there should only be 2 footer headings and the footer heading should only say about us and contact us, and there is 12 other headings on the bottom of your website, then you might want to figure out how to delete those. So headings are headings, and then there are subheadings. So headings are big, subheadings are smaller. So you want to make sure that that is what it is. So that's why I said you want to make sure you want to go through that and make sure everything looks the same. The green team site is on port 3000. That is correct. The green team site is on port 3000. We have data showing from 1 generator since the survey mentions 1 or 2 for generator. So there, and under generator, it should technically state that it is getting information from 1 or 2. That's, thank you, Ashton. So basically I'm giving you an answer here that underneath generator, when there's data that's being pulled from that, it should say have a number 1 or 2 underneath it. Since technically you should only ever have 1 or 2 generators. Your choice. Your choice. So if green team has a perfect system, then that specific data won't match most likely. It will, that's why we say that either needs to be a 1 or a 2. What other burning questions do people have? We're expected to make our own recreation permits page. I made the assumption considering we have not found files besides the 1 hidden one. Potentially, you might need to make those. That is correct. What is the scoreboard about? The scoreboard is, as I've stated a little bit ago, is that's where all the scoring will be done. I will be sending out directions on how to access that here shortly after this call and how to register for it. And that's where all of the scoring and inputs for your team will occur, or the competition. Will you be able to see the scores we get for the green team surveys throughout the competition? Yes, you will. And you will be able to see the feedback. Scoring for services. Yes, Ethan, you will be able to see the scoring of your services pre-competition as well as during the competition. You'll be able to see the scoring for your services. How real-time will the scoring be on competition day to compare to our performance? Most everything is real-time. Dependent on a few things will be a little bit slow. So security documentation, while you turn it in ahead of time, may not be inputted prior to the competition. The C-suite panel video, again, while you turn in ahead of time, may not be done ahead of time for you. But final tallying will not occur on the day of the competition. The actual winners of the competition will be announced on the 16th of November. Scoring does not start until the 13th of November at 10 a.m. Central Time. But scoring the actual testing of your services, you'll be able to see and check to make sure everything works for you. So that way you can make sure that your FTP or SSH, all that stuff work for you. You can continue to fix anything that you have throughout the day. So nothing in the scoreboard is locked. So if you find that green team says that they can't, or everything turns out to be false for some reason, they're not able to access your website or whatever the case is, you're more than welcome to continue to make changes. If you find that a service continues to be down because you submitted the wrong password or whatever the case is, you can make changes on the fly all day. Nothing is locked down. The scoreboard will also be where you submit your answers to the anomalies, which will be provided out to you as well on the day before the competition, where you'll be able to download the anomaly files, and then you'll be able to see all the questions come Saturday morning when the competition starts. Is the process for submitting password changes listed in the student documentation? Password changes in regards to Azure, in regards to something else, Ethan? I don't need to know password changes. So if you're going to submit it, you can just, like I said, I would mark it down for submitting your password changes. I would just have it listed for your security documentation purposes that you changed your passwords to whatever complexity and just utilize it that way. But in the scoring engine, you would just, again, when you input it, you just have to input the password. We don't need to know why you changed it or that you changed it. So I don't need to know the password or where you put it. And it'll be very simple. Once you see the scoring engine, you'll see it's a username password. You input it. So we don't do that for you. Making sure I'm not missing. How many people work to design the systems and add their vulnerabilities? So there's a total of 5 national laboratories that worked on this in total. How many people? I'm not really certain. It's a lot of people. Everyone's got a little bit of hands somewhere. So I don't really know.
Good.
So no, the scoring engine is not Nagios based. It is entirely homegrown. Are there any no-nos for environments? I guess I'm not really certain what entirely that means, but again, follow the rules. Make sure you abide by what the rules are. And then don't touch your Win 2016 box. Don't reset that admin credential. Don't touch the VPN. I've had a couple people who are trying to reset the VPN. Don't touch that one either. Don't try to reset the admin credentials on that. There's a reason we don't give those out to you. So, yeah. And then was Clifford still involved? I don't know who Clifford is. So you'd have to give me more.
All right, you're good.
Wait, what was it? The Windows 2016. So Windows 2016, you're not supposed to be touching. That one, they'll provide you the credentials for Windows 2016 come Friday, November 12th, when you do a check-in with Red Team. I agree with you, Ashton. I'm starting to wonder a little bit too. Guys, 17 pages is a very light reading, very light reading. Y'all are too much for a Monday.
Mario is so good.
What else? Anything from anyone? You can modify whatever you would like on the PLC. So are we allowed to modify the ladder logic on the PLC? You know, at your own risk, you're welcome to do whatever you would like. Just know that it has to work at the end of the day. And if you require us to reset it, there's a penalty for that. But it has to be working. So you can, if you'd like.
No, you're good.
Should we demonstrate how the VPN networking operates in our networking diagram, or do graders just care about the machine's interconnections? So I think, again, you can provide the VPN being in there, but they're well aware that, you know, you're living in a centralized VPN network. So they're not necessarily looking for you to explain that the VPN is basically restricting you. They're looking at it as your VPN is making you your own little business area. So, I mean, it would be nice that you diagram that you do have a VPN, but I don't think you need to go into detail that, you know, it's shielding the world from you, because, you know, in reality, it's really not. It's just segmenting you really from everyone else right now. Come on, folks. What are the burning questions we got? No one? All right, fine. Well, then I'll do, how about I will share, okay, can we log in from a Mac or must be a PC? You can definitely log in from a Mac. I would, again, follow the directions that are outlined in the rules document. There, instead of going through OpenVPN and downloading that, there's, I think it's called Tunnel Block or something like that. I just shared it with someone earlier today. They have the particular client that works best. So I would go through that particular arena. So you can work through a Mac, a Linux, or a PC. So you don't have to stick with one flavor. I'm trying to share, ideally. For those of you that end up finally participating, here are our shirts this year for CyberForce. These will all be shipped to the one address on file, most likely after the competition. So I do apologize that you won't have them before the competition, but, and it won't be quite this yellow. It'll be a slightly different yellow for everyone. But just so everyone is aware. So if that's not incentive enough to keep fighting through what you're probably like banging your head against a desk, but just be thinking about that. If you don't participate, you don't get a shirt. And I'm very, very much a stickler on that. So just be mindful on that. Darren, will CyberForce be in person next year? I so hope so. I am like fingers crossed in every possible way. I would love CyberForce to be in person next year. So at the end of the day, you know, I hope so. I was really hoping for this year to be, but you know, some of the labs, including myself, don't even have aren't back fully on site yet. So hard to get you all to come back on site if we're not. How do you demonstrate participation? As Ashton said, participate. I have the ability to see when, how much you log in, how long you log in for, what you're doing. So through Azure. So, I mean, you know, participate. You know, even if it's not through Azure, if you're answering anomalies and whatnot. So, you know, just enjoy, have fun, learn. You know, it's, again, even if you feel like you're banging your head, like at the end of the day, CyberForce is meant for you to honestly learn something about yourself, learn something about your teammates, learn something about the career that potentially you want to be in or you don't want to be in at the end of the day. So just, again, find out something new. So just participate. It's going to be fun. I promise. Ryan, I didn't see the 17-page document. Can it be resent, please? It's in a box link that was sent a couple times now. So I hope that you got the box link that was sent. It's in there along with everything else. So if you didn't, I would email me directly because then we should chat, because that means you haven't gotten anything from me. Do we get a way to log into another portal other than the Azure on game day? We log into Azure the way we do now, which has all the VMs. So on game day, you'll be logging into the VMs and you'll be logging into the scoreboard. So that's kind of your two things right now. There still is another portal, but we're finishing up the final security reviews on it first. I don't see it mentioned. Are there rules against using honeypots, honey knots with up to extra boxes? There is no rules against it. That's entirely your call if that's what you'd like to utilize it for. I think it's kind of funny that the red team are given accounts. Again, every competition is different. We work on the trusted red team side. We realize it's an 8-hour competition. At the end of the day, we're here to help you all learn, not here to teach red team. So, you know, what is the benefit of it if they're trying to bang their head against the wall and not trying to help you? So you may agree or disagree, but that's how we roll. I don't see any rules about not being able to add firewalls to our network. Does that mean we can add a virtual firewall to better protect ourselves? You can. Again, I tell you, you're welcome to do that. One, you're not allowed to change your IP space though. You have to keep it the way it is. So be mindful when you add your firewall in there. Two, you need to make sure whatever virtual firewall you're implementing does not actually cost anything. So most virtual firewalls that are in Azure are going to cost something, so you can't really implement them. Three, if the virtual firewall has anything to do with ad-libbing, changing your VPN, you can't really do it. So be mindful on how you're planning to do that. You have to have a pretty convincing honeypot for it to actually be a situation. That's very true. Caltech used to hack UCS. Are they participating this year? I don't think I saw Caltech in there. But again, if you hack, attack, or do anything in regards to the scoreboard, your team is immediately disqualified. So take that into consideration when you decide to do anything. So as I understand, we gain points in the red team category by mitigating their privilege escalation. That is correct. So instead of losing points from the red team for them gaining access to your system, you're gaining points by actually working with them, by mitigating issues that they have. Red team is given accounts because this is a huge initial point of breach in ICS via phishing or leaked credentials. I've seen that in other exercises. So again, our role on this is we're trying to, again, educate you all. And so again, that's why I said there's two different kind of flavors of red team. There are red teamers that don't know anything about your system. So there will be a true pen testing. I have no idea what's on your system, what is going on, what types of OSs, anything that's going on. So your first half of this, you'll see tons of traffic going on. Then you have your other portion of your red team that knows everything that's on your system, knows all the vulnerabilities we baked in and whatnot. At the end of the day, we're doing that because we want you all to think through not just how do I defend, but why did I do it? So. That makes sense. You can create whatever you'd like. I'm pretty confident that Kali Linux, while yes, typically free in the world, is not in Azure, is considered free. You can try to upload it. I don't think it's a very easy way to do it, but you're welcome to try to do that if that would work for your team. Can we fake out the name of the operating system? Sure, I guess. I mean, minus the fact that in the rules, if you're trying to change the name, that's what's being called in actual Azure, then no, you can't. So, sorry, it's my dog. What other questions? If any. No. So Ethan, I think we're going to have to talk to you about the rules. I think we're going to have to chat. No, you're not allowed to block anything. All right. All right. There is no blacklisting, no whitelisting. They're the same thing. They're just inverse. So there's no IP blocking. There's no port blocking. There's nothing like that. So no, because at the end of the day, as I talked about in the last time we were doing, there's really no value to it. And at the end of the day, the pen testing really at the end of the day is there to help you as well in gaining points, not losing points. So think of it in that role. So no, you can't block. Green team survey on the last page doesn't match the site, which is available at the site 3000. Are you going to send us different codes?
What? Okay.
I'm not going to send you anything. That's on you to figure out how to change the website. So that's not my job. That's your job as the person who runs the website to change that. So if the answer currently is that it's false, you as the student participant need to make that change. Is there a template? Apologies. If there's a template for the C-suite presentation, there is not a template for the C-suite presentation. You can handle that in whatever manner you and your team would like to handle it. So you can do it as in a boardroom style. You can do it as almost a Q&A. You can handle it in whatever makes most sense. So to reiterate, can you explain the survey portion a bit more? I'm a little confused on it. Survey for the green team, Ethan? So, okay. So I guess we'll do two things. The bottom of the rules, I provided exactly what the green team survey will be, which is their user test scripts. So that is what they will follow when they're filling out a survey in the scoreboard. On the scoreboard, they're going to have those exact 10 questions. So to understand that their very first question, they cannot get to your website, the rest of the questions are going to be false, which means automatically 0%. Okay. They can't get to your website, it's an automatic 0%. Very clear. So, Rob, are you asking about the home directory? Score 01, 02? Okay. I have to get to Red Team for that, so I haven't gotten a chance to email them. So I will get there for you. I will reach back to you. Can you just email me your email, and otherwise I will email everyone. So in regards to the survey, then on the day of the competition, the green team will then run through your website. So if it's up, they're going to run through and they're going to follow the survey that I provided while looking at exactly what a perfect website would look like. And they'll compare yours to it. If yours does not match what the perfect one looks like, then it will be a false statement. If it looks exactly like what the perfect one looks like, it'll be a true statement. So that's where the survey comes in. So that's your user acceptance testing survey. Do you need the SALT minions to log into our systems, or are we free to deal with it? I don't know what that means. So. I try. Apologies for my dog and my child. Any other questions from anyone? Like I said, I have homework, at least one question. See, I wrote it down. Didn't forget you. Will there be any other events again this year? So there's a virtual career fair on the 16th. The winner will be announced at the beginning of that. That will include that'll include internships, jobs, and whatnot. So for anyone that's interested in taking a look at what's going on, that'll include national labs, DOE, Microsoft, Veracode. Who else has got on there? Exelon, Berkshire Hathaway Energy. There's a whole bunch of people. So if nothing else, I think it'd be interesting for everyone to join. The link will come around again tomorrow. So I will send that around again so that everyone wants to join for that. Otherwise, next year we'll start a whole nother round of competitions. Hopefully 4 for the next year. Otherwise, minimally 3 will be going around again for next year. Julie, I'm glad this was helpful timing. Ryan, I can send you. I sent one on Friday and I sent one on Monday, so I can take a look again. If we're gonna change a site at 3,000 will not match your ideal site 100%, take the font size and color, for example. So one, you can't change it off of port 3,000 because that's what's on there. Again, the user test scripts, it doesn't mention anything about the font size or color. So if you want to change it, go ahead. But port 3,000, if they can't get to that, then everything else is false after that. All righty. Any other last questions? Nope. Awesome. All right. Well, again, if you need anything, feel free to email CyberForce support@anl.gov. That'll generate a help desk ticket for you. If you have issues with your VPN or anything else, again, that's where we'll go. I'll help you out, or we'll work through whatever issues that you may have. But in the meantime, I'm super excited. We're just almost at 2 weeks here, a little less than 2 weeks. So read those rules. Everyone loves them. Very light reading. It'll put you to sleep in no time if you're really, really exhausted and need something. But in the meantime, thanks all for joining. I will talk to y'all later. Have a good night.